Operation Dudula members will today march to the offices of the Defence Minister Thandi Modise in Pretoria. The movement is calling for an end to gender-based violence, the deployment of soldiers and the mass deportation of illegal foreign nationals. For more on the story, let's cross live now to our colleague Ofentse Setimo, who's been covering the story since this morning. Ofentse, I don't know if we have you already. The Minister of Defence, if I'm correct, is out of the country. Who will these demands be handed over to?
Yes, from what we understand, the Minister of Defence is actually in Russia, deliberating on issues of defence that side. A department would comprise of officials that would normally be delegated during a time when there would be marches and there would be someone required to come and accept a memorandum of demands. And as we saw from the poster that we saw earlier, we saw that, the guys are actually demanding that there should be a deployment of military to tackle the violent crime that has been seen to be happening after especially what transpired at Krugersdorp, where 8 women were actually raped. But right now, I'm actually joined by Dudula, who's actually just going to elaborate a bit further on why we've decided to do this march today. Thank you so much, Sis Zandile. Can you just tell us why this particular march where it's women only today?
So today we've decided that as Izimbogodo, we're going to lead this march with obviously a support of a few gentlemen here because they need to be here because we feel unsafe without them around here, even in the presence of the law enforcement agencies. So we're marching to the South African Defence Force Minister Thandi to say that we need to speak to her as women to women because she might feel our pain as women. Our main demands are that we're demanding a mass deportation of illegal immigrants, and we're demanding that they deploy more of the army in the locations and into also the cities around in South Africa, as well as they need to deal with the corrupt guys that are working at the border gates because they are the ones that are letting these illegal immigrants get into our country. So that's our 3 main demands that we are sending to Thandi.
And I understand the main aim was for it to be women only. Why women only? I understand it's Women's Month and everything, but was this actually motivated by incidents of Krugersdorp?
This is motivated by the incident of Krugersdorp, but most of these criminal activities that are happening are actually it's more of women that are affected by these crimes, the killings, the rapes, and the human trafficking. Most of them are women, and it's few of men, but most are women.
And the minister might not be in the country. You understand that she could be in Russia deliberating on defense-related matters. So would it be an issue, the fact that it might not be her receiving your memorandum?
No, we don't have an issue. We're quite aware that she is in Russia, but we requested that, her deputy can come through to receive our memorandum, or anyone perhaps in one of the high position, because we no longer want to deal with juniors because it becomes a difficult position because they have to go back and consult. But if someone can take our memorandum and send it straight to Thandi, then we would appreciate that.
And we understand there's something that you've planned for tomorrow as well. What will be happening tomorrow?
So tomorrow is something that will be happening basically here in Tshwane. So we'll have to get one of the representatives of Tshwane to explain that. I'll get them for you later.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, as you heard, that's the national spokesperson for Operation Dudula, actually saying that, the fact that they actually want to meet with the minister doesn't mean that if there is someone else coming to receive their memorandum of demand, they will not accept it. They are calling for the deployment of military, saying that, the police are actually having a hard time trying to combat serious crime that's been committed, especially in the illegal mines. As I mentioned, that this could have been motivated by incidents that transpired in Krugersdorp, where about 8 women were actually raped, and there's been some suspects, 15 of them, that have appeared at the Krugersdorp Magistrates Court following those rapes.
Ofentse Setimo, thank you so much for highlighting that march that's taking place to the offices of the Defence Department.